Down for Amanda! But the flag is up!
Portland number 9 is not in an offside position. Final decision.
Welcome to Instant Replay for MLS Match Day 16. I'm your host, Andrew Wiebe, and as always, we're taking a closer look at the most controversial refereeing decisions in Major League Soccer. We start in Orlando with a double penalty situation. Strange one here, 41st minute. Watch very closely in the middle of the penalty area as Aid Morris is making a run toward the goal, and you can see quite clearly there Cesar Araujo just pulls him down. No call on the field from Jair Marufo, and play continues. In fact, it goes immediately to the other end where there is another penalty foul that occurs. Steven Moreira goes through the back of Luis Muriel, and Marufo points to the spot, penalty Orlando, but maybe you picked up what I was putting down there, which is that two penalty fouls occurred. Therefore, the VAR, Jorge Gonzalez, is going to get involved. And in this situation, when multiple game-changing decisions occur in the same sequence, the earliest call is going to overrule everything that follows. Therefore, the foul on Muriel is negated by the fact that there was a foul previously or a foul on Morris. Therefore, the first penalty negates the second, and it's a PK for the Columbus Crew. Well done to the refereeing crew on this one. That was a very interesting one. The old PK switcheroo, so to speak. How about a very complicated DOGSO call? Denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, of course. To Atlanta we go, LAFC in town, 56th minute. Brad Guzan is coming out of his area to win this ball. He heads it off the face of Mateusz Bogusz, and then, watch the right leg of Guzan stick out and trip Bogusz. The ball goes out for what is a goal kick, and that's what Sergej Boyko appears to call on the field. However, David Barry, the VAR, calls Boyko to the monitor and says, this is a red card, denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Boyko agrees, gives the red card to Guzan, and Atlanta are down to 10 men. Now, I understand why Guzan was sent off, and the referee crew judged this to be DOGSO. But this is a hard one. Consider this. Is Bogusz likely to gain control of the ball in the situation? To my eye, that ball is going out of bounds awfully quickly. And if Bogusz does regain it, will he be alone on goal, or will the two recovering defenders for Atlanta United have recovered to the goal line? I think it's somewhat likely that Bogusz doesn't get to this ball, and even if he does, there are defenders there to prevent this from being quote-unquote an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, given the angle that Bogusz will have. So for me, I would have been okay, given I'm not sure this is a clear and obvious denial of a goal-scoring opportunity, for Guzan not to be sent off. On the flip side, I understand the logic from the referee crew as well, given Bogusz definitely has a chance to get to this ball with an empty net gaping. In conclusion, this might be the most difficult DOGSO decision that I've seen in Major League Soccer this year. Let me know what you think. Let's hand out some flowers around Major League Soccer for some good decisions. 79th minute, Portland's game-winning goal was originally called off for offside, but as you can see, Felipe Mora is not in an offside position when he heads it back to Evander. Well done to Jorge Gonzalez, the VAR, for spotting this one, flagging Drew Fisher, and the crew does the right thing. The goal stands. And again, well done to the VAR in the Minnesota-Colorado game, Luis Guardia. Originally, this Tani Olashehie goal is not counted for offside, but if you go back and look closely, straight down the line, yes, Tani is even with the final defender. Guardia sends Filip Dujic to the monitor, and Dujic says, yep, that goal stands. Well done to the crew on that one. And well done to the assistant referee in second half stoppage time of that insane Toronto-Cincinnati game. Lorenzo Insigne thinks he has the game-tying goal, but looking down the line, it is clear he's offside, and the crew caught this one live. Nicely done. Here's one for you to judge. Miami went to Vancouver and won 2-1, but in the 15th minute, there was a big possible handball call on Ali Ahmed that was called no handball. You can see the ball hits his hand. The question is this an unnatural position? Joe Dickerson, the referee, said, no, that's a natural position, and I absolutely agree. In this moment, Ali Ahmed is trying to get a touch and move forward and run. Naturally, your arms are going to move and pump in those situations. For me, this is natural and not a handball. Later on in this match, 68th minute, Soren Stoica, the VAR, spots something that nobody else on the field did other than Fafa Picault, who took the contact from Tomas Aviles. This is just silly by the young Argentine defender, clearing out a player before the cross is even in. In fact, that cross was blocked. But ultimately, this is a foul, and that's what Stoica sees on video review, and Joe Dickerson sees at the monitor. That's a penalty. And we end with a possible red card on Matthew Choinière. 18th minute, The Montreal midfielder goes in hard, and when I was watching live, I thought, ooh, all the hallmarks of serious foul play, given the studs and the force. But if you look back at it closely, you can see Choinière pull out of this challenge. You need excessive force for serious foul play. You need to endanger the safety of the opponent. And for me, when Choinière pulls out, there is not that force in the contact. Therefore, this will not be a red card. Well done to the crew on the field. All right, that's it for us. Happy Memorial Day to all of you out there, and thank you to everyone who has served. We appreciate you, and we appreciate that you come here for your refereeing takes every single week. For my producer and editor, Phil Levanco, I'm Andrew Wiebe. We'll see you next time.